go. Here we go. Saturday. Oh, awesome. We're at Road America again today. Welcome everybody out there to Action Racing Series happening now. It's good to see everybody out there. You guys out there in the audience, but especially those guys out there on the track. We have a handful of drivers out there on the track now. If you're a member of the Action Racing Series and you want to race with us, you've got about 12 and a half minutes to get out there. Right now they're practicing, getting used to the track and everything like that. Jump down there and get into the race. Plenty of room for you. It looks like there's going to be a couple of heat races. The way Scott has this thing set up is we have on Saturdays the Porsche Cup series. We have the race broken down. You don't qualify, but the way they decide on your position in the feature is a couple of heat races, depending on how many drivers are out there. It's like 4 cars per heat race. It looks like there's 7 cars out there on the track now, so it'll be broken down into 2 heat races, and that will determine how they start in the feature. The heat races are usually 6 laps. He did a really good job with that. And if you're new to the Action Racing Series, you don't know how it works around here, then let me let you know a little bit about us. We race on iRacing. If you have that, then you can come on out there and race with us because we don't have any license restrictions, no iRating restrictions, nothing like that, no safety rating restrictions. Just come on out, hit the league button on iRacing. Up there in the top right, it asks you to find a league. Type in Action Racing Series. There's a new series league that's out there called the Fast Action Racing Series. That's not us. We're the original Action Racing Series. So if that pops up, you'll just know to click on Action Racing Series or join both of them. I don't know what their requirements are, but yeah. So hit apply, and then as soon as we see you, we'll wave you through, and you can be racing with us in our next race. We're racing currently on Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Mondays is our ARCA series. It's our oval series. But we're running the 2025 schedule, so the race coming up this Monday is Lime Rock, so it's going to be a road race. Tuesdays is the Super Speedway series that Ivan Garcia is sponsoring. Thanks to him for that. And this Tuesday will be the last race of that series. We'll work up a new season for that. He was talking about sponsoring a new season for that. So, but you're still welcome to come out and finish up the season with us on Tuesday. Those are in the trucks, NASCAR trucks. And then Fridays is the IndyCar series. We're racing the Indy Pro 2000s, the PM18s. And that's running the IndyCar series schedule. And so it could be oval, it could be road racing, depending on the schedule that the IndyCar is racing for 2025. And then you walked in on our Saturday race here, and that's the Porsche Cup race. Porsche Cup NA. Now these cars, this is the 911. These aren't like the GT3s where you got traction control and ABS. These do not have those. So it's a little more challenging to drive around these tracks on this. But you're more than welcome to come out here and race with us. We got like over 180 members. If everybody shows up, of course, there's not enough room. But if you show up, we've got room for you out there. Cool. They have 8 minutes of practice still left before we'll start the heat races. Today, I am joined in the booth with Smiley. Welcome back, Smiley. He's going to be helping me out. Now, we're still trying to get 500 subscriptions, so if you haven't done it yet, do us a solid and hit that like and subscribe button. That way, eventually, if we can get 500 subscriptions, then we can take super chat and give these drivers some on give them little prizes and stuff like that while the race is going on. So that would be cool. But yeah, so hit that like and subscribe button. We appreciate that. Not only does the subscriptions help us get the ability to do those super chats, but we also have these affiliate partnerships with these corporations out there for like Lenovo, Amazon, Hilton Hotels, GV for tabletop ice makers, Southwest Airlines, Shopify if you want to start your own business online, Wine Express, Century PC, and also Bartesian. It's a cool little Keurig style bartender that makes these mixed drinks. I got one myself. I love it. But yeah, we have links down below in the description to get to those affiliate partners. We get a little bit of a kick from that if you go through those links. If you're on your watching on your TV or something like that, when you get to your computer, you could actually go to actionracingseries.com and hit the corporate partners button there, and you can find the links. But like I said, it's affiliate partners, so we get a little bit of a kick from that if you go through those links. Appreciate that. That helps us out. It always costs a little money to keep this thing running, and anything that you guys can do to help support us, we appreciate that. That's for sure. Especially all these drivers out here, they're doing that. But yeah, that's our affiliate partners. We'll take a look at the points here coming in today to the race today. We've got Scott Erickson at the top of the leaderboard at 246 points, and then the next person, Adam Snyder, at 200 points. So Scott has a pretty good lead on the rest of the field here. Kyle Barnes is down there at 100. And Kyle won the race last night in those Indy cars. Man, he was super fast there. A lot of these Dana, I didn't see DVM out there, Dana Van Meter. So he could be losing some time on the leaders here tonight if he doesn't show up. He's got 5 minutes to get out there before the heat race. Once the heat race starts, you can't join. But yeah, so the points are still pretty close. Scott is in a pretty good position, taking home a gold plaque. That would be nice. He'd be a champion. That's what we're all working for. A championship plaque. Got Stephen Pritchard's out there on the track today. It's always good to have him out there racing with us. He's doing really well out there on that track. We have also want to mention our merchandise store. If you pick up some merchandise from the Action Racing Series merchandise store, then we get a little bit of a kick from that too. It's not a whole lot, but at least it's getting the word out, and it's also a way to let us know that what we're doing is worthwhile, and we appreciate that. But yeah, you get a lot of us are race fans, and so we go to these live events, and who knows if you're wearing one of these shirts or a baseball cap or something like that, and you walk past somebody who's part of the Action Racing Series, then all of a sudden you might realize that you guys have been racing with each other for a couple of years now, and you finally get to meet each other face to face. But yeah, take a look at it. Like the link is in the description below, and also like I said before, it's on the actionracingseries.com website. Hit that. It's at the bottom of the page. It says merch store. You click that button, and then you can pick up some merchandise. I got a few shirts and cups and stuff like that. They do a really good job with it. But like I said, we appreciate that. We've got 3 minutes until the heat race. I'm not going to waste any more time up here. Do you have anything there, Smiley? Nothing out there. Let's go on down to the track and watch these guys finish up this practice session. If you have a favorite driver, make sure you give them a shout out there in the live chat. They can see all that, and they like to know that they have a following whenever there's people up here in the audience watching. It's always, and that's one thing about this broadcasting on YouTube. It's all about them. Right now, it might not mean as much to them right now, but whenever they're sitting back in their rocking chair and they're like, I remember when I used to race, and they're starting to show the kids and everything what they do. It'll be out there forever, hopefully. Okie dokie. Let me see if I can push the right buttons here and get us down to the track. I'm going to lock it up, and Smiley and I'll meet everybody down there at the track. Do that flyover. Minute and a half to go until the heat race. Here we go. That's Brian Davis right there. Always fast. It's good to have him out here with us. Take the camera off of me. Here we go. If you're not familiar with the racing screen, the track here, top right, you'll see that's the track map. That's what these drivers are going to have to drive around. This is the Road America course. And to me, it looks like somebody just flexing their bicep right there. But yeah, it's kind of a tough track if you haven't gotten any practice out here to do this. Got some sharp turns. To the left of the track map, you'll see the reference car. That's who the camera is focused on right now. It's Brian Davis. Everybody seems to be in the pits right now. And to the left of the reference car, you'll see the standings themselves. Got a 119-degree track temperature out there. That's pretty normal about for this time of the year. 71 degrees for the ambient temperature up there. So this is going to be a good race. What do you think, Smiley? Right. Checker flag. They're about to start the heat race. We'll see who gets picked for the first heat race here. Zero seconds left. Here's the first heat race. It's going to have Aaron Sayre, Adam Snyder, Ivan Garcia, and Kyle Barnes. Got one car still remaining to grid up. There we go. 6 laps. It's going to be a standing start.
Green, green, green.
Green flag, green flag. Jumping out to the front. Adam Snyder. Oh, looked like Kyle and Aaron might have gotten together a little bit there. First turn. Oh, Ivan was trying to miss Kyle there. Aaron Sayre has taken the lead with Kyle behind him. Adam Snyder behind Kyle. And then Ivan Garcia. Oh, there's a big blink right there with Adam Snyder. Adam taking on the inside of Kyle. Aaron went off the track. Adam and... Oh, Adam's around. Kyle Barnes is in the lead now. He's got it back together. Ivan's getting a tow. We have no damage in these cars. It'll automatically fix itself. I don't know why Ivan is getting a tow here. One of the things that we like to do when we're running these road races is to make sure that those drivers that aren't comfortable with road racing, they have a chance to actually finish the race. That way they get more time on the track and more experience. So the damage is turned off on these cars. Oh, Aaron misses the turn, gets into the kitty litter. Adam's closing. He's going to get... Oh, and Adam goes off. That is a nut. It looks like a Partridge Family car. Remember that school bus from the Partridge Family? Yeah, you're not familiar with that. Might be able to see it out there on YouTube somewhere. 5 to go. Kyle's got the lead. Kyle made a comment about the Indy cars that we were racing yesterday, about how loose the cars were on the track. Big sweeping turn right there. He has opened up a 13-second lead on second place at Aaron Sayre. Temperature's picked up a little bit on the track, 120 degrees now. So it's getting a little slicker out there for him. Like I said before, these cars, these Porsche, they look nice and everything. They just doesn't have the modern amenities like automatic braking or anti-lock braking system and the traction control. Aaron's dropped back to 15. Dropped back 15 seconds on the leader. Kyle is really dominating early in this heat race. Plenty of debris. You see all the kitty litter out there on the track. Ivan is in the pits. Four laps to go. Kyle's in a pretty good position here. Take a look up there at the track map in the top right. You'll see little numbers on those dots. That's the car numbers. You can keep up with your favorite driver wherever they are on the track. We have Kyle Barnes out front, Aaron Sayre, Adam Snyder, Ivan Garcia. This heat race of 4. Kyle's extended his lead over 16 seconds now. Adam pedals his way through the turn. If you're riding in the passenger seat, if these cars had one, this is what you would see from Adam's car. Oh, he gets a little wide there. That is a nice looking car. Kyle is driving. What is that? Says we're at the halfway point. 3 to go. If this is indicative of how the feature is going to be, Kyle is having no problem. He's got 20 seconds on second place. He is running away with this heat race, but there's still other drivers out there. Ivan's on his out lap, so maybe he was having mechanical issues or something, and he got that fixed. Now he's able to come back out here onto the track. Good to see Ivan Garcia out there. He sponsors our Tuesday series. One thing about racing online is you're not by yourself when you're racing. A lot of times you're like a real race car driver. They are confined to their little space inside the cockpit of the car. A lot of times you got wives and kids or these other things going on while you're racing. Maybe even husbands if it's a lady who's racing with us. Says 2 to go. That's a white flag flying right there. So I think this is the last lap of the 6-lap heat. Kyle is in a great position right now. Over 20 seconds on second place of Aaron Sayre. And 21 seconds to third place from Aaron. So they have spaced themselves out quite a bit. A lot of kitty litter out there in those turns. We're watching Kyle Barnes right now navigate this track. If you take a look at that track map, he's at the very top at number 22. Got a couple turns to go. And he will be headed for that straightaway to take him to the checker flag. Here we go. He's doing a little wiggle. There's that checker flag. Kyle will take that lead, take that win. Aaron coming in here for second place. And that will set him up for a good spot in the feature. Aaron's across the start-finish line. Adam coming around now. Oh no, the last turn. Oh, you'll see pieces fly off of Adam's car. But like I said before, it will automatically fix itself, and he can get back out there and start running and finish this race. The last turn. And then Ivan Garcia coming through the straightaway here, and that will be the finish of the first heat race. Bam! Oh, wow. Oh, right. Now we got 3 cars starting the second heat race. Stephen Pritchard, Brian Davis, and Scott Erickson.
Green, green, green.
Green flag, green flag. Got Stephen Pritchard out front, Brian Davis, and Scott Erickson. Oh, and Steven is off the track. He's coming back on. Scott will take over the lead. It's going to be another 6-lap race. Oh, Brian can't make that turn. Stephen Pritchard will take that spot and start working on Scott. Steven's trying to get up there. He's got 3.5 seconds to catch up Scott, so he's hoping that Scott can have a little kerfuffle here. This is not easy. Not for me, anyway. I have a hard time with concentration. And these road courses, every time I'm running these road courses, every turn is like a surprise for me. I don't care how many times I do these, I practice these tracks. Just don't remember where I'm at on the track. Brian is keeping a 3-second interval between him and second is Stephen Pritchard here. You can see they're all in the frame now. Stephen is catching Scott. Got 4 seconds make up here. Oh, a lot of dust came up behind Stephen Pritchard. Stephen's always been fast. It's good to see that number 67 back out on the track. Scott is in that BMP number 50. BMP is the company he works for that's biomedical polymers. He's pretty proud of the job he does there. And we're glad that they are on his car for him. But yeah, if you have any biomedical polymer needs, you can contact John Faulkner there at the company itself. And there's his contact information. But we appreciate being on his car. Got to give him a shout out. Scott's out there in the lead. Steven has closed it up to 3.8 seconds behind Scott. And Brian is staying there within 3 seconds of second place. Stephen Pritchard. Oh, they're all in the frame. This is a close race. What an awesome heat race. We're on lap 3 of 6. About to hit the halfway point here. Oh, and Steven goes wide. He catches it, though. That's going to cost him some time. He dropped back 4.5 seconds. Brian has moved in to 1.5 seconds behind Steven. There's going to be pressure. Not only the pressure of trying to catch up to the car in front of Steven, but Steven's got pressure from the car behind him as well. You can definitely start to overdrive your car in those situations. One of the things when you do end up creating an error, we're at the halfway point, is you have to put that all behind you. You don't have time to think about what you just did. Just gotta get right back, get your wheels back under you and continue to drive. Scott has increased his lead by 6.5 seconds on Steven. That 6.5 seconds has already been reduced to 2.1 seconds now. Scott must have had some kind of issue. This field has really closed up. Stephen Pritchard is challenging the leader now. 3.5 seconds behind Stephen Pritchard is Brian Davis. There's a white flag. Last lap. Right here. Just over a half a second is the distance between first and second. And Brian is right there in third, just waiting for these two to tangle. Oh, Scott got a little shallow into the turn there. Go. This is the more technical part of the course. Scott's hanging on there. Now they can start to breathe because the turns aren't quite as sharp around here. Last turn. We go on to the straightaway. Scott will win his heat race. Steven in second and Brian in third. Very close race. This is going to be an amazing feature. They'll be racing for an hour. All of these cars together. Now they start to bang them up. Great job. Way to go, Smiley. Pop it out there. Oh, the feature is next. We got a 5-minute warm-up session here. Stephen Pritchard going around the track. They can go up through here. Ivan Garcia. Give 5 minutes to get used to the track again. So if you got a drink or something, or you want to go smoke a cigarette, now would be the time to do that. There, it's got just over 3.5 minutes left in the warm-up session. Let you enjoy some of their shenanigans. You are in the cockpit of one of these cars. This is what it looks like to you. Of course, you can set your seat so that you can pull back a little bit. You got side mirrors and stuff like that. It's Ivan Garcia going through. Plenty of greenery around here. Road America. Nice track. Everybody enjoys this track. Well, I tell you what, with those three in that second heat race, they're definitely going to be racing each other this whole race for the feature. It's your 2-minute warning. So if you're sitting out on the back deck right now, smoking that cigarette and with a wireless headset, know that you got 2 minutes till the feature race starts to come back. You look at these cars and it looks like there's a whole lot of room on the track. If you're driving the car, it doesn't look that wide from inside the car. I showed the cockpit earlier, but that's what it looks like here. It looks like you got maybe a lane and a half when you're in there. So getting around the other car is not as easy as it looks from the outside. And these drivers are just so good at this. Here we go. We're about to start it off. It's going to be a standing start, just like the heat races. Got about 5 seconds of warm up to go. They'll be loading them up again. Definitely some exciting racing tonight, already in the heat races. I need to put some more ice in my glass. Recharge. Hey, good boy. Let's get ready to race again. Green flag, green flag. Oh, they jumped out. Man, Kyle got a great jump. Aaron's there in second. Here they come to the turn. Oh, Brian couldn't make the turn. He'll get it back together. Got Kyle out front. Aaron's there. Scott Erickson. Stephen Pritchard, Adam Snyder, Brian Davis, Ivan Garcia. Current running order. Kyle's opened up just over 2.5 seconds, almost 3 seconds on second place at Aaron Sayre. It's a 45-minute race. Scott goes way off into the grass. Scott's got his sights set on that second place of Aaron Sayre. Oh, Scott gets off into the grass, into the kitty litter, now back onto the track. He's going into the pits. Might have some technical issues going on. He does not need that. He needs to maintain that lead. He is currently our points leader. Kyle Barnes is in third overall points right now, currently leading the race. Scott coming back out onto the track. Hopefully he got whatever it was that he needed to get fixed. They all will have to make a pit stop. There's not enough fuel in the tank to get them to the finish without a pit stop. Kyle has opened up a 4.5 second lead on second place, but second place of Aaron Sayre is getting a challenge right here by Stephen Pritchard. Brian has worked his way back up into fourth place. Adam's got Ivan Garcia. Oh, Ivan goes off. He's still going off the track. He's back on. Pritchard has gotten around the number 42, taking that second spot. Pritchard's on a mission. He's got Kyle Barnes right there in the frame with him, so he's trying to make a move here. Take a look at that standing up there where it's got the L1 at the right side of Scott Erickson's position there. That doesn't mean he's a lap down. That was the lap that he went into the pits. He pitted on the first lap. He's still on the lead lap, though. Steven and Kyle are running 2:11s. For Steven to catch up to Kyle, he's going to have to do a little better than 2:11. got to loosen the caboose there. Kyle just hit a 210. Scott catching up to Ivan Garcia there. Trying to make up some time. Side by side. Scott gets around Ivan. Ivan's a racer. He is a real racer. If you're not familiar with with Ivan Garcia, he's been racing with the Action Racing Series for a while, but he actually did a lot of dirt track racing back in his day. We have a birthday bash for Ivan every December 18th, and he picks the track, he picks the cars that we race, and we race one lap for every year that he's been alive, and this year it's going to be 81 laps around whatever track. Usually it's Talladega. Kyle did him a 209, increasing the lead by 9 seconds. Take a look at that track map. They're starting to spread out a little bit. Got 35 minutes left in the race. Scott's worked his way up into fifth position. The fifth position now, after making that unscheduled pit stop. Definitely has points in mind here, because he wants to maintain that lead. Kyle coming into the race, he had already said that he was statistically out of the running for that gold plaque. But that was if Scott had finished second in the rest of the races this season. He finished first. One thing about racing, you cannot predict the outcomes of these races. There's a lot of luck that takes place, and there's also Well, of course, the luck is a combination of the skill that's involved, and also that's going to determine where you're going to be finishing these races. So, Aaron Sayre is 4.5 seconds behind Stephen Pritchard in second place, who is 13 seconds behind the leader, Kyle Barnes. Scott's trying to make up some time on Brian Davis right now. It's 26 seconds behind Brian. Try to take that fourth position. Kyle's got an open field in front of him. Coming through the last turn. About to hit that straightaway for the start-finish line. Looks like he's got Adam Snyder in front of him. Adam's starting to come into the picture, so I'm going to have to start negotiating his way around some lap traffic here. There's nothing easy about that. Ooh, it looked like a little blink out of Adam there. Adam's going to try to stay out of the way, and he goes off into the kitty litter. He'll get it back together. He'll come back out onto the track, but he definitely lost some time there. Minutes left in the race. Kyle once again comes out of the last turn and headed for that start-finish line. That would be lap 8. Lap 7 behind us. Over 2 minutes a lap. So this is a good sized track right here. There's a car going into the pits right now. I think that is Mr. Snyder going into the pits. He is definitely inside the pit window. I'll get him to the finish of the race. Kyle's in the technical part, just exiting the technical parts of the course. Like I said before, it's so easy for me to get lost on any of these racetracks where I forget where I'm at any given moment. Notice all the debris on the track. So there's been some cars that have gone off into the sand pit there. Kyle will not go into the pit lane here, and he will continue on. Even Pritchard holding on to second place. Scott Erickson has moved his way up within 23 and a half seconds of Brian Davis. Definitely needs a good finish here tonight. Maintain that lead on the overall points. Oh, Kyle, way off into the grass. Doing a little bit of lawn work there. Ivan Garcia beating up the laps here. Currently in the 6th position. He's got Scott Erickson in front of him. 48 seconds in front of him. But he's got Adam Snyder directly in front of him. Gonna try to go around Adam up here. Oh, Adam disappeared for a second there. Adam putting up a little smoke screen. Hitting the dust every now and then. I've been staying in it. Kyle still maintaining that lead. 19 and a half seconds. Ivan and Adam got a little battle going on here. Brian and Aaron maintaining their spots in third and fourth. This part of the track is starting to get a little congested. Kyle is starting to run right up onto some lap traffic up here of Ivan and Adam. This could get interesting. They have done 11 laps of approximately 35. Got 22 and a half minutes left in the race. Kyle's going to have to negotiate these two cars who are racing each other. Oh, big checkup from Ivan. Kyle swings out. Adam is in the grass. Oh, chaos is all around Kyle right now. He does not need this. It's on the inside of Ivan. Oh, Kyle makes it happen. He works his way around both of those cars. Ivan takes that real estate in front of Adam. Wow. Kyle still has a 20-second lead, and he's going into the pits now on number 67. Let's see if Steven goes into the pits. No, he's going to stay out. He's going to lead a lap here. He didn't get there in time to lead this lap. He's going to have to do another lap to try to get try to lead a lap and get a point. Ivan and Adam are still duking it out. Evans out front. Kyle Barnes coming out of the pits now. He just now coming out. Aaron Sayre is in the pits. Ryan Davis is in the pits. And Adam and Ivan both go off into the kitty litter.
Go ahead. Go.
You can hear the iRacing chatter. These guys talking to each other over the iRacing chatter. Keep in mind, most of these drivers are in our Discord server, so they're talking to each other all the time. So you don't hear that in the broadcast. But if they're not in the Discord server, then they have to talk over the iRacing chatter channel. Steven's in the pits. He is trying to lead a lap here. Got to hit that. There he goes. He just led that lap. Ivan Garcia still has to make a pit stop. Scott Erickson might have to go back in for a pit. But Scott is challenging Aaron right now for third position. 10 to go. Oh man, Aaron is hanging it out there. That car just tilted hard to the left as he's making that right turn. Stephen Pritchard on his out lap right now. 2.5 seconds behind the leader. Oh, Aaron slides off. Excuse me. Sorry. Scott will take that third position. Got to get his wheels back behind him. Back under him, I mean. 3 seconds behind the leader is Stephen Pritchard. Oh, you can see the leader up there in front. Stephen here. Fifteen and a half minutes left in the race. We're at Kyle Barnes' car right now. You can see Stephen right behind him. Kyle has not, he has developed such a lead early on in the race. He's not used to having somebody challenging him. Stephen has nobody in between him and Kyle, so if Stephen can keep it together. Swung it out way wide right there. Picks up a little gravel. Kyle's starting to make a little more time on Stephen. Scott is 11.5 seconds behind. Second place is Stephen Pritchard. But he's got some company behind him. Aaron Sayers only 3 seconds behind him. Kyle using the grass right there. Ivan Garcia is in the pits right now. Got Kyle Barnes as the leader. Stephen Pritchard Scott Erickson, Aaron Sayre, Brian Davis, Ivan Garcia, Adam Snyder. And Scott had to make that pit stop. He's going to be giving up third place. And Scott Erickson's now in pits. With 12, almost 13 minutes left to race. Scott might have to give up fifth place or fourth place here. He's on his out lap now. He's got 6 seconds between him and Brian Davis. That's right, Smiley. What a great race. Kyle has pulled out. Got a 5-second lead on second place now. Wow, he really does hang it out there. Scott's back out on the track, and Ivan Garcia is also on his out lap. Looks like Scott has Ivan in front of him. He's going to have to try to get around him here. Scott trying to make the move on the outside of the carousel here. Gets around him, and he maintains. Scott is 33 seconds behind third place. Aaron does not have to make any more pit stops. It's going to be a big haul trying to get up there and challenge for third. Kyle's pulled up. He's pulled away from Steven. There's a 6-second lead right now on second place. Kyle is just so good at these road races. Not to say that anybody else isn't. Steven is awesome. And of course, Scott and Aaron. Scott being the current points leader in the series. Brian trying to catch up to Scott Erickson right now. He's 7 seconds behind him. What a great job Brian's doing. What an awesome looking car too. That's a great paint scheme. Aaron Sayre looking at making a podium finish here. 8.5 minutes left in the race, so that's only 4 laps to go. good to have Steven back out here with us. My gosh, he goes absent for a while as a audience member out here in the YouTube channel, and he gets back out here on the track for tonight, and he is looking at a podium finish as well. Five to go, it says. Kyle's got some traffic in front of him here. That'd be Adam Snyder. And Adam is the wrong way. Gets it back together. But he's got Steven coming up behind him. Kyle's holding it together. He's increased his lead by 12 seconds. Ooh, Steven just hangs it out there. Should have about 4 laps to go here. Well, it says 4 laps. That's no way, because we only have 4.5 minutes left, so it's should be closer to 2 laps. Just pedaling it. He's trying to get there. Everybody's still out on the track. Nobody's giving up. Take a look at that track map, and you can see the interval between each position there. Kyle about to hit that last turn, that start-finish line once again. Looks like everybody is locked in their position with 2 minutes left in the race. This will be the white flag if I'm calculating this correct. They will get the white flag here on this next lap. Currently have Kyle out front, Steven in second, Aaron Sayre, Scott Erickson, Brian Davis, Ivan Garcia, and Kyle goes right off into the grass here. And then Adam Snyder. One minute left to race. Everybody should be good. Adam Snyder last pitted in lap 6, so he might have a little issue here. There's the white flag. Kyle takes the white flag. Looks like Kyle is about to catch up to Ivan Garcia. Oh, they get together. Kyle had to lock up the brakes there. Gets around. Kyle finishing up the technical parts of the course right now. He's about to go head up there and take that checker flag. Ivan runs off the course there behind him, but gets right back. One more turn for Kyle. All right. Congratulations to Kyle. That's a checker flag for Kyle. Here we got Stephen Pritchard coming around the bend there. Take the checker flag. Then we got Aaron Sayre. This will be our podium right here.
Nice racing at the end of the season.
Great win. Awesome job. That is awesome. Job, Kyle. everybody coming across. Nice, everybody. Great race. There we have our podium: Kyle Barnes, Stephen Pritchard, Aaron Sayre. That's our top three. We got Scott Erickson, Brian Davis, Ivan Garcia, Adam Snyder. Awesome race. Awesome race. Thanks a lot for everybody out there in the audience on YouTube. Thanks a lot for everybody out there on the track. There is definitely no race without you guys. We appreciate that. And there's you guys out there in the audience and on YouTube make this all worthwhile. I appreciate you out there. Hopefully, we'll get to see you again on Monday when we'll be doing this for the ARCA series. We'll be at Lime Rock out there. Let me see if they've updated the points yet, because everybody is across. And let's see how the points. Yep, I think they have. Let me go back. Go check out Porsche Cup. We've got. Nope, that's not updated yet. Let me go back here, close. Let me go here. Porsche Cup, view. No, I still don't have it updating. So anyway, we'll have it updated here real soon. But yeah, thanks again for everybody out there. It's a fun race. Thanks for everybody out there. We'll see you next time. I'm going to lock it up there, Smiley. You got anything? Make sure that if you haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and do that. And we'll see you guys next time.